Hello, my name is Matthias Kavodiak. Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Marauders issue number 1. Fantastic series written by Gerry Duggan. I'm just going to get one thing off my chest. I think Duggan does a fantastic job. We have a fantastic lineup. Kate Pryde, super cool. One of my all-time favorite X-Men. Got Lockheed, Bishop in detective mode. A lot of fun. White Queen in the shadows, super good. Have Pyro back on the team. You have a fire and ice dynamic. Great. Storm, Omega level mutant, super cool. Iceman, I hate the way Gerry Duggan wrote Iceman. Like, okay, I've already accepted the change that Iceman's gay. It's not a big deal. I felt it was just very poorly written, poorly handled. But they write him as a super immature, adolescent type hero. I know that Iceman's always been the lighthearted character, but Gerry Duggan just takes that up to 11, and oh man, I just hate it. It's a real shame because Iceman is such an awesome character. I want to see what they do with him in the series. So the series revolves around Kate Pryde, the whole situation that she can't go through the Krakoan gates. There's a big mystery around that. She has to actually go by boat to Krakoa. These are really bent out of shape. She's bitter about this whole situation. She's really pissed off. She gets even hazed by Iceman. And this is actually a whole setup. Her not being able to enter Krakoa to what the proposition that she gets from White Queen. Because I really love the dynamics of Krakoa being this island nation for mutants. The whole issue of international recognition, that's really up my alley. I studied international relations, so I thought that was a really nice detail. So there's a whole thing that Krakoa, to nations that recognize her as a nation, they give free medicine to these people and allow all the mutants of those respective nations to go and move to Krakoa. But the thing is, there are quite a few countries that don't allow mutants to go. They're not accepting Krakoa as a country. The Krakoan government in general does want to get those medicines to people. They want to help as many people as possible, and they don't want people to pay for stupid actions of their governments. So White Queen offers Kate a boat and to basically go around the world rescuing mutants, taking medicines. I thought it was really funny that this really landlocked nations, mutants that are born in landlocked nations are totally fucked. So mutants from Bolivia, Paraguay, from any of the stands, you guys are screwed. The Marauders are not going to go for you. But it left my head scratching. Why don't they use like any flying type of transportation? But that aside, the premise is sort of cool. We have Kate with her crew going around the world, saving mutants, taking these fantastic medicines to each country. First conflict that we have is Russia. Russia does not want to recognize Krakoa. There's a sort of Cold War. There's this Latin conflict between Russia and Krakoa. Iceman tries to go to one of the gates to see what's going on. Finds himself, it's surrounded by the Russian military. Almost gets himself killed. Then we get this fantastic subplot with Bishop having to deal with this lady accusing Krakoa of having kidnapped her husband, and Bishop investigating that. I really like Bishop as a detective, and that whole angle, super cool. This suits this character much better to a lot of stuff that went down over the past couple of years. Especially, I didn't like the whole thing, Cable trying to kill, Bishop trying to kill Cable. Then we get the reveal that Pyro's going to join the team. He actually wanted to steal the boat, but sort of screwed up. I really love Pyro from his days on the on Mystique's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and then after that on Freedom Force. You know, they should have made a Freedom Force on Krakoa. That would have been really cool. So Kate Pryde and company go to Russia, and they're freaking brutal on the Russian soldiers, especially Kate. She's no slouch. Like, she was trained by Duggan, Wolverine's master in martial arts. So she's freaking brutal on these guys. Like, one moment she phases a gun between two guys' legs. Then she beats another soldier and steals his sword. I love how Pyro and Lockheed work together, because Pyro can't make his own fire. He uses other sources of fire to use his powers. So at the end of the story, they're able to rescue a group of mutants. Kate chooses the odd name of the Marauders, even though that's the name of a group that killed off, went full-on genocide on the Morlocks. Don't know why, but she chose that name. It sounds cool. And here we get the basic premise and start to the series. I have the first 4 issues. I know it's far more ahead in the States, and I really liked it, except for the way Iceman's written in general. Outside of that, I think they did a killer job. So we're going to leave this here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.